Gogi, on November 12th, Danny Garcia on
God.
Spike TV, from Philadelphia. He's going to be taking on Samuel Vargas in a 10-round, your 10-round main event. Gogi, are you interested in this fight?
Oh, hell no, man. Danny Garcia, since he beat Lucas Matisse, he's fought a bunch of nobodies. Man, I'm tired of that third-rated clown, third-rated champion, okay? Well, to me, like I said, Joe, we talked about this on the show. It's that fight in the era of the welterweight champions in the 80s with Tommy Hearns, Pepino Cuevas, Sugar Ray Leonard, Duran. He would have got his ass whooped. In the 90s, Pernell Whitaker, Felix Tito Trinidad, De La Hoya, Jose Luis Lopez, he would have got his ass whooped. Okay? You know, he's fighting in this era of welterweights. You know, it's a big drop as far as talent, skill, and levels. Okay? And he's got a belt around him, that WBC belt I laugh at. You know what I mean? And he's a third-rated champion and a pure businessman, a guy that hasn't really proven himself lately in the boxing business. You know what I mean? A guy that, you know, because he's got Al Heyman behind him and all those TV dates, he was able to get into position right now. But man, I don't got no respect for the dude. And to me, I ain't got a lot of respect for a lot of these bitches out there. They call themselves champions. So you know what I mean? Compared to the ones I've seen in the past, Joe, the fighters I've been around in the past, I just got to put up with, you know, watching this shit. That's all.
Well, I tell you what, there's a reason, though, guys. If you're wondering why they would announce Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman in a unification bout for March 4th of next year, why would they announce this so soon?
Joe, I'm not gonna take it for granted until I see Danny Garcia sign that damn contract. His dad has been known to stall, put up all kinds of barriers to making fights happen, okay? So, until that damn contract's signed, I won't believe it.
Absolutely. Guys, look, the reason why they announced it this soon is because they want people to tune in to Danny Garcia versus Samuel Vargas.
Yeah.
That's it. Because think about this. If there is no fight with Keith Thurman,
they're not going to tune in.
This fight is meaningless. Who cares?
You're trying to make the Thurman fight hot, which like they should be doing. But until that guy signs a damn contract, I ain't believing jack. Them some out-handing fighters. All they are is talk, like these politicians out there, you know, career politicians. They'll tell you what they want you to hear. You know, they won't do nothing. 4 years later, they want your vote again. But, you know, that's the same thing with these fighters now, no different. All they do is talk.
Well, I tell you what, let's take a look on HBO on that day, right? They're showing a couple of different fights. Luis Ortiz versus Malik Scott.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Surprised Eddie got that guy passed.
Let me ask you this, Gogi. Let me ask you this. Why did Eddie Hearn decide to invest, in your opinion? Why did he decide to invest in Luis Ortiz? He's got Anthony Joshua.
Control the heavyweight division. Ain't a lot of great heavyweights out there, Joe. You know, you could sign a guy like Ortiz. That's another piece of the puzzle to control the heavyweight division, to bring it to America, okay? He comes to America, and these fighters get hot. You know, America wants to see it. But guess what? He ain't got to deal with that idiot Heyman. He ain't got to deal with Arum or Golden Boy. He could do it himself. You know, especially, you know, it's dope. This fight right here, I mean, that fighter he signed is an investment in America because he wants to come to America with Joshua, okay? Now, if he makes these fighters hot, not only in Europe, but if he can make them hot in America, he's going to come here and bring this fight to America. Las Vegas, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So when you get a chance to sign a guy like Ortiz, and you can control another big pond or big, a big pawn on the chessboard. Well, hell, Joe, you can go for it. Plus, guess what? When he signed Ortiz, he got an HBO date. So Eddie is the only promoter in boxing right now that's playing both sides of the fence. He's playing Showtime and he's playing HBO. You know what I mean? So if this fight ever gets made, he ain't got to go through all the BS of dealing with these other promoters like Al Heyman. Barriers, I call them barriers to making big fights. Al Heyman's been the biggest one. So yeah, I thought it was a great move by Eddie. I surprised everybody because I heard what's his name, Richard wanted to sign him, Ortiz, and Al wanted to be his advisor, whatever that means, and a lot of people wanted to sign the guy, but Eddie must have offered him something like getting the opportunity to fight Joshua for the heavyweight championship of the world. So yeah, good move by Eddie.
Yeah, well, the heavyweight division, it's become common knowledge that, the heavyweights are just bigger commodities in Europe now.
Mm-hmm.
So, very smart move for Luis Ortiz, and we'll see if the move pays off for Eddie Hearn in the long run. They're going to be fighting in Monte Carlo in the co-main event. Obviously, HBO is interested in this bout as well. Purchased Jason Sosa, who's going to be defending his WBA regular super featherweight championship against Steven Smith. Obviously looking for potential opposition for Vasyl Lomachenko or maybe even a rematch with Nicholas Walters, should Nicholas Walters actually win on the 26th. Gogi, I think this is a great physical matchup, fan-friendly matchup, and I think HBO did the right thing in purchasing this bout.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for this Sosa kid, to make a name for himself. He's on the big stage now, Every time you get into boxing, your dream is to fight on the big stage. The big stage is usually HBO or Showtime. So, hey, he's getting his opportunity. So let's see if he takes advantage of it. He looks good in this fight. He's got the perfect opponent, to look good. Steven Smith, not a big puncher, guy who's physical and aggressive, likes to get it on. So, a stylistic matchup. It's good. It's a good opening bout for this Luis Ortiz.